Welcome to Jar Your Mind. My name is Joey. This is the 5th episode in a series covering the 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And in today's Mastering Life with the 4 Agreements, I picked another card out of the 48 card deck, and this one is on being impeccable with your word. And before we go over that, I want to remind you that when we can master these 4 agreements, and one way we are doing that is through meditation, that it can lead you on a path of personal freedom and true happiness. And that's what this channel is all about. In this card, it reads on one side, communicate with clarity. And on the back it says, communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstandings, sadness, and drama. If all humans would communicate with impeccability of the word, all our relationships would change. There would be no wars, no violence, no misunderstandings. So how can we learn to communicate with clarity in meditation? We can explore our inner knowing by quieting the mind and imagining a conversation we had with another where the communication was not what we wanted it to be. Maybe it was an argument, or maybe things were left unsaid, or you reacted quickly and the conversation did not go well. We are going to revise the scene, as Neville Goddard describes, and it is a very powerful exercise to do on a daily basis, where you go through the day before, if you are meditating in the morning, or in the evening, go through the day you just lived, and pick a scene from the day you want to potentially revise. Or maybe there's just a conversation on your mind, maybe it was last week or even last year. You can revise that scene to be more impeccable with your word. In this situation, we are going to revise a specific conversation. We are going to focus on the clarity, as the card says. And when you quiet the mind and go within, you will know what you wanted to say. And you can gain insight and understanding, or even acceptance as to what happened, and how to learn from the situation so that in your outer world, this situation can be remedied, and you can have personal freedom from this conflict in your heart. We do not avoid conflict, but instead with meditation we can welcome our unease and see it for what it is, accept it, and remedy it internally, allowing for it to externally remedy by grace in the outside world. As within, so without. So as the back of the card says, communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstandings, sadness, and drama. If all humans would communicate with impeccability of the word, all of our relationships would change. Do not be upset with self or regret anything that happened. Instead, we go within. Forgive yourself, forgive the other person for the miscommunication. Revise the conversation and be transformed by the renewing of your mind. This is personal freedom. Freedom from your internal conflicts of the mind. Find peace in this exercise and take the time to give this to yourself to resolve and forgive any past communication. And know that moving forward and right now, you are being impeccable with your word. So close your eyes and begin to relax into this idea and into this meditation. Get comfortable in your chair and begin to focus on your breathing and only on your breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. All is breath. We are inspiring consciously with our breath to be inspired by our inner light within. Breathe in and breathe out. You are getting more and more relaxed in this moment as the outside world is getting more and more distant. And you are getting closer and closer to the center of your being. Relax everything from your head to your shoulders, down your chest, relaxing your arms, legs, and feet, all relaxing. Breathe in and breathe out. As your mind is letting go, one thought at a time, as you are zoning in on this moment, right here, right now, so that you can focus on the intention you have to discover a conversation in your recent past that you would like to revise by being impeccable with your word. And first, I want you to think of the word forgiveness. Whatever that word means to you in this moment. Maybe it is the forgiveness of self. Maybe for the situation. Or maybe toward the other person. Fill your heart with forgiveness to open the pathway to impeccability, to find peace and personal freedom. As you are looking over this image of you and this other person in conversation, another thought comes to you, and that is one of gratitude. You are grateful for this moment to be able to witness without reaction what transpired. And you can begin to gain clarity now on the conversation and how it went. Begin to find clarity with a sense of gratitude to be in this moment again, in order to accept it for what it is, a moment in time, and again, your ability to gain clarity right here and right now. As you look upon this as a witness, go ahead and take yourself into that moment as yourself and with a peaceful heart. Have this conversation again, just as you would like it to go, right here and right now. As the card says, communicate as clearly as you can and with the impeccability of your word. Now is the only real moment, and this is the moment that will set you free and lead to peace and understanding. Communicate freely now and allow the other person to respond, or maybe they just listen. Whatever is right for you in this situation. Take your time and feel into this knowing that all is well. All is well. And now, with the scene revised, and with you feeling so much better than before, and with an inner knowing that all is well, and that you are impeccable with your word right now and moving forward, and that you have forgiveness and gratitude in your heart, and this revision in your heart, you can take this with you into your outer world. There is nothing else that you need to do, because all is well. All is well. And when you are ready, feeling so much better than before, you can come back to the now and open your eyes.